okay? And obviously one of the guys that's running it is Serbian from Montenegro. But the point is, why do you have a Serbian crest on an American police force site that exists in the virtual realm? You, ladies and gentlemen, this is a major intelligence cutout, and in case everybody can't figure it out, Rex 84 and all the programs to enslave, imprison, and destroy. And for the record, Alex, what's the interesting thing about Guantanamo Bay is a lot of the torture that's gone on there can go on Indian reservations because they're not under the same laws of the United States.
Well, just like they stuck it under a special Guantanamo Bay, which was this weird no man's land. That's a great point, Steve. What are you knew about this before it was in the news. Yeah, what are your intel sources saying specifically?
My intel sources are saying specifically that an event is going to be generated in the next several weeks. Now, look, these guys are as tuned in as they can, but obviously there are things that change that. Everybody wants you or I to give them a day or an hour. We can't do that. We can tell them, look, everything is in place. There's 7,000 Blackwater Z employees up on the Canadian border in Kalispell, Whitefish, Montana. That's the number we're told from the inside sources. The amount of foreign troops in Montana right now, it's not just Montana, Michigan, every other border state that borders the Great Lakes or borders the Canadian border has their pre-positioned men and materials there, that there is going to be the false flag, Alex, that we've warned about and warned about and warned about.
Now, the locals are getting upset by these black Mercedes SUVs that have Hardin, Montana on them, and then the double eagle crest, just announcing, we are your police. This is insane. Men with foreign accents stomping around. I mean, this is Red Dawn happening.
It is Red Dawn happening. And listen, when one of my, and let me tell you how close this is. When my groundskeeper, I have a full-time groundskeeper, if you will, runs into 12 Tajikistan troops, heavily armed, 30 miles in the wilderness, and I'm the only guy in that part of the country that's private. They listened to you and I got to tell you a story. They listened to you and I, and they literally prayed and asked the Lord, this was the day that you and I were on the last time, is this stuff real? It's not that they don't believe me or you, it's just that sometimes people have got to see it with their own eyes.
Let me stop you. We have found photos of the Two Rivers Detention Center at Hardin, Montana. This has not been pulled yet. It only has 301 views. It's a huge facility. In fact, there's other videos of this. This thing looks like Dachau.
Well, it is, and I got to tell you something. This is what people don't understand, ladies and gentlemen. This is not where you go to get 3 meals a day. This is designed to basically be an absolute, the most dire prison system in the world.
Stay there, Steve. Stay there. This is unbelievable. Foreign troops on the ground policing Americans.
Attention all U.S. homeowners stuck in high interest rate mortgages. Are you finding it harder and harder to keep up with your monthly mortgage payments? Homeowners with all types of credit can now apply for FHA government-insured 30-year fixed rates as low as 4.875% from Top Dot Mortgage. With an FHA loan from Top Dot, you can consolidate debt, lower your mortgage payments, or get cash for any reason. I repeat, you can now refinance your current high interest rate mortgage to a 30-year fixed rate as low as 4.875%. You could save hundreds of dollars every month. Homeowners may call now to learn their fixed rate for free. 800-511-4300. You will hear your rate for free in just minutes. These rates are only available for a limited time, so act now. To find out your rate for free, call now. 800-511-4300. 800-511-4300. 800-511-4300. Top Dot is a licensed mortgage banker. Rates based on an APR of 5.20%.
Hi, this is Ted Anderson. Have you ever wondered why banks, stockbrokers, investment advisors won't talk about gold for your IRA? That's right. Gold has been available to be placed in IRAs since 1986. Yet still, the financial industry refuses to recognize the value of real hard assets for your retirement. The truth be told, gold and silver has outperformed paper investments like stocks, bonds, and CDs, yet no word about IRAs. Perhaps the financial institutions want to maintain control of your assets by keeping you in paper. If you'd like to take a look at gold for your retirement, call 800-686-2237. Don't get left behind by rising inflation and low return on your paper investments. Call 800-686-2237. Make sure that you secure your future. Call 800-686-2237. That's 1-800-686-2237.
A day unlike any other in the long course of American history, a terrorist act of war against this country.
The enemy struck America on September 11th. But who is the enemy?
Bin Laden. This is his M.O.
We have to look to the Middle East. We have to look to Osama bin Laden.
Fabled Enemies is the first 9/11 film to take a close look at the terrorist ties to intelligence networks inside the United States.
Some U.S. investigators believe that there are Israelis again very much engaged in spying in and on the U.S.
I'm aware that some Israeli citizens have been detained.
Bin Laden's connections to the CIA, the hijackers' ties to the FBI, the Saudi Arabian connection, the Israeli intelligence network, warnings and war games, the shadow government, and much, much more. Fabled Enemies. Get the DVD at Infowars.com or see it in super high quality, along with hundreds of other titles at PrisonPlanet.tv.
Either you are with us or you are with the terrorists.
For thousands of years, Native American healing has been practiced in North America. The Native Americans discovered an astonishing healing plant called Siaga. This pesticide-free, wild-crafted, all-natural wonder is handpicked by a medicine man and effectively combined with other all-natural and sacred ingredients into a product called Defense. These key ingredients not only supply powerful immune system building blocks defending your body against natural and man-made viruses, but they also assist your body in healing itself from life-threatening conditions. HealForGood.com's defense capsules are Native American practitioners' remedy. Start now with a 100% money-back guarantee. Mention this ad and receive $5 off your first 3-month supply of defense capsules. Call 1-877-HEAL-FOR-GOOD. 1-877-HEAL, the number 4, GOOD. That's 877-432-5446. Or order online at HealForGood.com. That's HealForGood.com.
We will be reporting on this FEMA camp. The photos are unbelievable. We're getting them posted up at PrisonPlanet.com and Paul Watson's story. There's a whole bunch of different videos and photos. It is a full camp, barbershops, set up for families. This is unbelievable. I mean, look at this one, Two Rivers Detention Camp facts. Click on that one. That's got a shot of the giant facility. I mean, this thing even looks bigger than it did on the news, Steve Quayle.
Yeah, and look, Alex, I want to tell everybody something. One of the most disturbing parts of this is, listen, my source told me that one of the managers at a local business in Hardin, Montana, was visited by this new private security force, which is, quote, the new police department. The guy that was visited is an avid hunter, and they came to inform him that they had a list of all firearms that he owned. This includes all the residents of our town, and that he would need to take his guns down to have them put a marking device on them. Now, who can
Excuse me, you just dropped a bomb on us. This is Red Dawn. They are now, Steve. We need to have this business owner on. He needs to speak out.
Well, again, the deal is I will track him down. Okay.
Or is the town in fear now?
Well, I don't think they're in fear. A lot of these people are really. I'll tell you what, Montanans and they're kind of like Texans. You know, they'll only take so much, and from what I'm hearing from the Hardin people, they're getting very, very upset. Okay, but this is a bombshell, Alex. See, here's what I'm trying to tell everybody. Okay, you can use a cutaway, you can use a false front in Virginia, you can use an empty office meeting room, but when they start talking, and this was volunteered, that they have a list of all the firearms that he owned, only the ATF can give that to him, or the FBI, and that they're going to put a marking device on them, and that they would have the people in town. Now, when people say, well, I haven't been told that, well, no offense, if you live 40 miles out of Hardin, why would you? You see, this is all part of it. This is absolutely...
Hold on! It's got education. It's got a school on it. Just like the FEMA camp up here that they put the illegals in, with the video we've got of the kids on the swings inside. This is a giant facility, Steve. How many does it hold?
Well, the expansion module for it, I'm told that they're talking that it will be ready to take 5,000 to 10,000 people.
Well, just from the photos we've seen, it looks like it holds more than that.
Well, no, I'm just talking right now, Alex. What's currently there? I mean, let me share this with you. When they're talking 10,000 to 16,000 additional acres, you can only use your mind to project. I mean, we're talking about pretty flat land in that area, some hills. But the point is that you can make. This is what people don't understand. The plans to incorporate almost instantaneous places to put large amounts of people. I mean, we calculated that they can basically put, you name the number, they can put it there.